A woman's heartbreak and the lure of a new love. They say it's true, a man who cheats can still find a way back to his wife and children, but for a woman, once she has given her heart to another, it's truly difficult to find love with her husband again. I once had a family that many people admired, and I too was proud of my little home. But now, everything is nothing more than a facade. I am struggling with myself every day to make a choice. Perhaps they are right. A man who cheats can still find a way back to his wife and children, but for a woman, once she has given her heart to another, it's truly difficult to find love with her husband again. And I am that woman. I got married at 25. That marriage was the result of a long-term love affair that lasted through several years of college. I felt I couldn't ask for anything more. My husband is gentle, hardworking, and we have a lovely son together. Anyone who knew the two of us secretly admired and wished for a happy, peaceful life like ours. But then everything crashed down on our family when my husband took on a new project and met a young woman. I don't know how long it took for them to fall for each other, but it was almost half a year after their affair began that I realized I had been betrayed. I was practically devastated because I had been overly confident in my husband for so long. I believed he was a man who cherished our relationship. We didn't come together easily, and our relationship was long-term. I thought my husband would never betray his wife, but the reality was not what I imagined. That was the most painful and exhausting time for me. I hurt but couldn't tell anyone because I didn't want to destroy this family. My child needs a father. And most importantly, my husband was truly remorseful. He cried and begged for my forgiveness to atone for all his mistakes. Partly because I still loved him, and partly because I didn't want the family to break up, I overlooked my husband's affair. No one knew about it except for him and me. But a woman, she can forgive, yet she can never forget. Every night I lay beside my husband, I would start imagining the times he was intimate with, embracing the other woman. And so I became afraid of my husband, tired of him, and distant from him. I don't hate him, but I simply cannot reconcile anymore. Something keeps haunting me, preventing me from being normal with my husband as before. As for my husband, he has changed a lot. It wasn't just temporary flattery. He truly understood his mistake and has been proving it through his actions, hoping our marital love would return to the way it was. But for some reason, my heart is like stone. Whatever my husband does, I feel absolutely no emotion. All that remains in my mind is the agony of being betrayed and deceived by my husband. At the office, I am close to a man. He is 3 years younger than me. Although younger, he is very mature, dignified, and level-headed. I often confided in him about my family problems, hoping for advice. Even my family and relatives knew nothing about the affair, yet somehow I shared it all with him. And then, what had to happen, happened. A woman suffering from the pain of her husband's betrayal, a man without a girlfriend. We rushed into each other like moths to a flame, even though we knew what we were doing was sinful. I rationalized my moment of weakness with the excuse that I was betrayed first. But the terrible thing is that I realize more and more that the feeling I have for this young man is not simply a desire for revenge against my husband or just a fleeting moment of weakness. I truly love him. I miss him, and I feel jealous whenever I have to be away from him. The more this happens, the more I cannot find love for my husband again. My husband is very good now. He treats me thoughtfully, kindly, and takes complete care of the family. I hate myself. Why can my husband return and love me as before, yet I cannot find even a little bit of that feeling? He is changing and loves me many times more. He also had a moment of weakness, but he still keeps me in his heart and came back. As for me, it was only one time, and now all I can think about is divorce to live with my new love. I am afraid of myself. I am afraid of the person I have become. Is it true that once a woman cheats, there is no way for her to return to her husband? If things continue like this, my family's happiness could surely be lost, but I have no way to find the feeling I once had with my husband and forget about the other man. What should I do? Please help a sin-filled, cheating woman like me.